Misty uses a lot of seventh chords. Let's take a quick minute to explain what a seventh chord is. We're going to start in this G over here, find these three black keys, and between the first and second one is a G over here. Every note can have its own scale. Okay, and a scale is simply a succession of notes that you climb up from the bottom note. A seventh is simply 7 notes away from that bottom note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So put your hand there, the pinky here, thumb here, and we're going to play this note over here in the middle just to skip away from that top 7th note. All right? So this is a G7 chord right now. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to move the whole, just keep your hand like a cookie cutter shape here, and we're going to do the same kind of pattern, but this time with this pinky now on a C, which is these 2 black keys. Next to right, these 2 black keys over here, that's a C, and we're going to have the same kind of a shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we skip a note. All right? So I want you to get comfortable between moving from this G, the 2 black keys here, with this 7, and look at the 3 black keys that's right next to that, and then to there. See if you can practice going back and forth to this a couple of times, because it's going to be that's a very important opening. All right? Once you're comfortable with that, let's add your right hand. Now, right hand, see, remember this G over here? Look for these 3 black keys above here. Again, the first white key in between the first 2 black keys here, that's a G as well. Skip to that, and now we're going to move to a B, which is a note that's the same as the top of this. See that? 3 black keys, that's a B, 3 black keys here. So pretty easy to find. G, G, B, B. So practice going back and forth between these 2. Pretty nice, hey? Ooh, you're sounding like Misty already. Okay, so now let's take a look at the right hand. It's a little tricky here. Skip over to this G, a lot of G's here. Okay, now the next note we're going to do, we're going to have to skip to a black key. See that? Okay, so you're going to put your thumb over here. That's going to help us reach up for this higher note in the melody. Look for these 3 black keys here, and in between the second and third key is an A. So G, A, B flat, that's what this is called. An A, then play the G, and back to the A, G, E, C, and then you put your second finger over to play the A. So let's review that again. Okay, find those 3 notes here, and then we'll find this A up here. So we had 2 A's, a G, back to the A again, and now we're going to skip notes, E, C, A. All right? So get that comfortable there. Now the left hand, we're going to go back. Remember this chord that we found, the very first chord? Okay? Now we're going to, instead of going down, now we're going to go up. Okay? So find the same chord that you found going down, but up, with one little difference. Now instead of this note, we're going to lower it. Okay? This is going to change this to a minor C7. Okay? Da-dee, da-da-da-dee. So almost the same chord, but just a little lowered. And then the last thing we're going to do is jump down. Same chord kind of shape, but this time you're going to find an F. See these 3 black keys? All right? So you can kind of compare this to this. Once again, the progression is going to be here. Find the C, but instead of this, move this down to a B flat, and then F. Okay? One more time for the G, 3 black keys. You can stop here to find your place if you need to. A, move to the B flat here, and then hand over. All right. You all set for the next part? All right, here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of take over. See where this E is? The right hand's going to take over here. All right? Take the first 2 notes, just like we did earlier, and then going to jump to your thumb over here. Okay? So jump, skip that note, skip the note, skip the note. You see how we're skipping notes all the way up to the top? So next to each other, skip, 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 skip. Okay? That's the next part of the melody. So after you get this thumb under, now we're going to play these G's 3 times. F, and then back to the G. Let's just do up to there. Now the left hand, when last we left it, was left with this chord. Now we're going to do something similar that we did with the C7 chord and lower this to an E flat. See that? Okay? We're going to change that to that. And then we're going to jump to a new type of chord, similar shape, but this time we're going to do mostly black keys. Watch this. From here, do you see these 3 black keys here? Go to the top one of these 3 black keys. That's a B flat. Okay? Now, do you see these 3 black keys above it? Go to the middle one. That's an A flat. That's a 7th away from this B flat. And then we're going to play this F, which is the white key right next to the first black key here. So again, this is a little tricky here. From here, practice to go to here. What I like to do is I like to look visually, kind of use my thumb to visualize here. And I'm going to look for this black key in the middle, which is A flat, and keep my hand in that shape. And you should find it pretty easily. Okay? So from here, we're going to play our melody. And now watch out, I'm going to take it over with my right hand. So I have to let go of my left hand note for here. Thumb under, skip, skips. Now lower this. Now look for that A flat here. Okay? And then you come down to an F. Now follow along with me if you can. E. Now the left hand is going to go to that, remember the C7 chord? Nice and easy. Okay, now we're going to skip down. See how the thumb skips down to a G here? You're going to play an A in the bottom together with the right hand. Let's review that again. Skip over. All right? And then we're going to go to an F on the right hand, and the left hand is going to jump way, way down. See these 2 black keys here? That's the C, okay? And that's a D7 here. Go to an A, play the A one more time, and then the left hand is going to go back to the very first chord we learned, the G, remember that? And the right hand is going to play a B here. Play those 3 notes down, and come return to a C, and left hand, you're going to jump to a C as well. 2 black keys, 2 black keys. Okay, go to a G, which is between these two black keys, the first 2 black keys, and look for these next 2 white keys, and one next to that gives you a beautiful chord to end like that. And that's how you play Misty.